Every fall, I see so many gardeners make the same heartbreaking mistake. They put so much love and effort into their outdoor plants, only to watch them wither away when the first frost sets in. The leaves droop, the flowers fade, and all that hard work turns into disappointment. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be that way. Today, I'm going to show you 7 indoor fall container plants that don't just survive the winter months. They absolutely thrive. No heartbreak, no dull corners, no lifeless brown leaves. Instead, you'll enjoy lush greenery and vibrant life inside your home all season long. And stick around, because at the very end, I'll share one secret container gardening hack that works no matter what USDA zone you live in, whether you're in the frozen north, the sunny south, or anywhere in between. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Hi friends, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I love helping plant lovers, from absolute beginners to seasoned green thumbs, grow the kind of indoor oasis that makes every day feel brighter. Now, let's talk about why this video is going to be a game changer for you. These plants aren't just pretty to look at, although they will definitely give your home that cozy fall into winter vibe. They also work hard behind the scenes. Many of them filter the air you breathe, boost your mood when the days get darker, and some can even end up in your kitchen adding fresh flavor to your cooking. Imagine sipping on tea brewed with herbs you grew yourself while looking out at snow falling outside. That's the magic of container gardening done right. And stick around, because at the very end, I'll share one secret container gardening hack that works no matter what USDA zone you live in, whether you're in the frozen north, the sunny south, or anywhere in between. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Let's start with one of the true champions of indoor gardening, the snake plant, also known as sansevieria. Now, if you're the kind of person who sometimes forgets to water your plants, or maybe you travel often, this is your new best friend. The snake plant is almost impossible to kill. In fact, it seems to thrive on neglect. That's right, if you give it too much attention, you might actually hurt it. In terms of hardiness, snake plants are technically grown outdoors in USDA zones 9 through 11. But honestly, they're much more popular as indoor container plants, and that's where they really shine. Place them in your living room, bedroom, or even a low-light office corner, and they'll be perfectly happy. Care could not be simpler. Minimal watering, once every 2 to 3 weeks in the fall and winter, is more than enough. The thick, upright leaves store water, making it drought-tolerant. And when it comes to light, snake plants are flexible. They'll do well in bright, indirect light, but they're also one of the rare houseplants that can handle low light without complaining. Now, let's talk lifestyle. The sleek, sword-like leaves give a modern, architectural feel to any space. And here's a bonus. NASA's clean air study found that snake plants can actually filter toxins from the air. So they're not just beautiful, they're functional too. Fresh air, better sleep, and a stylish home, all in one plant. So here's my question for you. Would you keep a snake plant in your bedroom for that clean air boost, or in your living room as a bold statement piece? Drop your answer in the comments. I can't wait to see where you'd place yours. Next up, let's talk about a true classic, Pothos. This plant is sometimes called the devil's ivy, but don't let the nickname fool you. It's one of the easiest, most forgiving plants you'll ever grow. In the wild, Pothos grows outdoors in USDA zones 10 through 12, where it can climb and trail for many feet. But indoors, it becomes one of the most versatile container plants you can imagine. Place it on a shelf and let the vines trail down, or put it in a hanging basket and watch it cascade beautifully. Why is it great? First of all, it grows fast. If you're the kind of gardener who loves seeing progress, Pothos will reward you with new leaves on a regular basis, even in cooler months indoors. It's also extremely adaptable. It tolerates lower light, but really thrives in bright, indirect light. Watering once a week usually keeps it happy, but even if you miss a watering or two, it forgives you. Here's the fun part: propagation. With just a pair of scissors, you can snip a vine, place it in water, and within days you'll see roots forming. That means you can multiply your collection or share cuttings with friends and family. There's something special about gifting a little piece of your plant and watching it grow in someone else's home. Lifestyle-wise, Pothos adds a lush tropical feel. Its heart-shaped leaves can be solid green, streaked with yellow, or even marbled with white depending on the variety. Golden Pothos is the classic, but Marble Queen has this beautiful, creamy variegation that brightens any room. So let's make it interactive. Which variety do you love more? Golden Pothos with its rich green and yellow tones, or Marble Queen with that elegant white marbling? Share your pick in the comments. Personally, I love having both for contrast. One warm, one cool, and together they look amazing side by side. Now, plant number 3 is a real seasonal showstopper, the Christmas cactus, or Schlumbergera. And let me tell you, this plant is full of surprises. Unlike its prickly desert cousins, the Christmas cactus actually comes from the shady, humid forests of Brazil. So instead of sharp spines, you get smooth, flat segments of leaves that eventually burst into colorful blooms right when you need them most, around the holidays. In terms of USDA zones, the Christmas cactus is hardy outdoors only in zones 10 through 12, but for everyone else, it's a beloved indoor container plant, especially in the colder months. That's why you'll find it on windowsills and tabletops across the world as winter sets in. Here's what makes it special. While most plants are slowing down or going dormant in winter, the Christmas cactus decides it's showtime. It produces vibrant flowers in shades of pink, red, white, or even orange, bringing life and cheer just when we need it most. Caring for it is easier than people think. Unlike desert cacti, this one prefers bright but indirect light, and it likes a bit more moisture. The trick is to keep the soil slightly damp, never soggy, but never bone dry. And if you want those famous blooms, you'll need to give it a short period of cooler nights and less water in the fall. That little stress signals to the plant, time to bloom. Now, lifestyle-wise, the Christmas cactus is more than just a plant. It becomes part of family tradition. These plants are known to live for decades and can even be passed down through generations. Imagine having the same Christmas cactus your grandmother cared for, blooming faithfully every year. It's like a living heirloom. Moving on to plant number 4, the ever-stylish ZZ plant, also known as Zamiococcus zamiocolia. If the snake plant is the king of toughness, then the ZZ plant is its equally royal cousin. This plant has earned the nickname the Eternity plant because it's practically indestructible. Outdoors, ZZ plants are hardy only in zones 9 and 10, which means for most of us, it's strictly an indoor container plant. And honestly, that's where it truly shines. Here's why I love the ZZ plant. It has these thick, glossy, dark green leaves that arch gracefully from sturdy stems. They almost look artificial because they're so shiny. And that makes them perfect for people who want something low maintenance but stylish. Place one in a sleek pot, and suddenly your space feels modern and polished, whether it's your living room, office, or even the entryway. Care couldn't be simpler. The ZZ plant stores water in its thick rhizomes under the soil, so it can handle serious drought. Forget to water it for 2 or 3 weeks? No problem. Put it in a low-light corner where most plants would sulk. The ZZ will still hold strong. Of course, it appreciates bright, indirect light and the occasional drink, but it's forgiving in ways most plants are not. And here's something many people don't realize. Because it's so low maintenance, the ZZ plant is an absolute confidence booster for new plant parents. When you've had bad luck with other houseplants, this one can restore your faith in your green thumb. Lifestyle-wise, the ZZ is all about vibes. It's sculptural, minimalist, and elegant, making it a favorite in modern interiors, lobbies, and workspaces. It brings a sense of calm order, almost like indoor feng shui, but in plant form. Plant number 5 is one of the most playful and rewarding houseplants you can grow, the spider plant. And no, it doesn't attract spiders. Instead, it gets its name from the little spiderets, or baby plants, that dangle down from the mother plant like tiny green stars on strings. It's almost like nature's version of a mobile. Outdoors, spider plants are hardy in USDA zones 9 through 11, but for most of us, they're a staple indoor container plant. They grow quickly, they're forgiving, and they thrive in hanging baskets, tabletops, or shelves, where those spiderets can cascade down beautifully. Care is straightforward.
They love bright indirect light, but will tolerate lower light conditions, making them flexible for apartments, offices, or any spot that needs a touch of green. Water them once a week, and they'll reward you with lush, arcing leaves that stay vibrant year-round. And here's a bonus. Spider plants are pet-friendly, so if you've got curious cats or dogs, this is a safe choice. Lifestyle-wise, this plant adds a cheerful, lively feel to any room. And the babies? They're practically free plants. You can snip them off, root them in water, and suddenly you've got a whole new plant to gift to a friend or expand your collection. It's one of the most generous plants out there. Plant number 6 is the graceful and calming peace lily, or spathiphyllum. This one is famous not just for its glossy green leaves, but also for its elegant white blooms that resemble calla lilies. And the best part? It blooms indoors, even during the darker winter months when most plants take a break. The peace lily is hardy outdoors in USDA zones 11 through 12, but almost everywhere else it's kept indoors as a container plant. And honestly, it's perfect for that role. Here's why it's great. Peace lilies are natural air purifiers. Studies have shown they help filter toxins from indoor air, which makes them both beautiful and functional. They're also forgiving, drooping slightly when they need water, almost like they're politely asking for a drink. Once you water them, they perk right back up within hours, which makes them easy to care for even if you're busy. For best results, keep the soil consistently moist but not soggy. They thrive in medium to low light, which means they can brighten up those corners of your home where other plants might struggle. Lifestyle-wise, peace lilies bring an instant sense of calm. They're often used in offices, bedrooms, and living spaces because of their serene spa-like energy. And those pure white flowers, they symbolize peace, hope, and harmony, which makes them a wonderful gift plant as well. So let me ask you this. Would you place a peace lily in your living room as a centerpiece, or in your bedroom for a touch of calm before sleep? Share your answer in the comments. I'd love to see where you'd enjoy its elegance the most.
And finally, plant number 7, or rather a collection of plants, the indoor herb container mix. Now this one isn't just about beauty, it's also about flavor and practicality. Imagine stepping into your kitchen on a cold winter evening and clipping fresh thyme or rosemary straight from a pot by the window. That's the magic of growing herbs indoors. Let's start with zones. Outdoors, these herbs have different ranges. Thyme does well in USDA zones 5 through 9, rosemary is hardy in zones 8 through 10, and oregano grows comfortably in zones 5 through 9. But when winter rolls in, no matter what zone you're in, these herbs can easily transition to life indoors in containers. Why are they great? First, they're evergreen indoors. While a lot of outdoor plants go dormant in the cold, herbs like rosemary keep their fragrance and flavor year-round when cared for inside. And they're incredibly rewarding. Not only do you get lush greenery, but you also add fresh seasoning to your soups, roasts, teas, and breads. It's like having a mini grocery store right on your windowsill. Care-wise, herbs love light. A bright south-facing window is ideal. But if you don't have one, a simple grow light will keep them thriving. They prefer well-draining soil, and because they don't like to sit in soggy conditions, let the top inch of soil dry before watering again. Trim them regularly. Not only does it keep the plant neat, but it also encourages new growth. Now let's talk lifestyle. Indoor herbs add a cozy homestead feel to your kitchen or dining area. There's something so grounding about snipping fresh oregano for pasta sauce or using a sprig of rosemary to garnish a warm drink on a snowy evening. They make your cooking fresher, your home more fragrant, and your space more alive. If you could grow just one herb indoors this winter, which one would it be? Thyme with its earthy aroma, rosemary with its woody freshness, or oregano with its bold, savory flavor? Comment below and let's see which herb is the community favorite. All right, let's do a quick recap of the 7 indoor fall container plants that will never break your heart this winter. We had the tough as nails snake plant, the fast-growing pothos, the festive Christmas cactus, the sleek and stylish ZZ plant, the playful spider plant, the calming peace lily, and of course our flavor-packed indoor herb mix. Each of these plants brings something unique, from air purification to winter blooms to fresh herbs for your cooking.
Together, they give you a recipe for a vibrant, cozy, and thriving home all winter long. Now I'd love to hear from you. If you could only pick one of these 7 plants to grow this fall, which one would it be? Drop your choice in the comments and let's see which plant comes out on top as the community favorite. Now, as promised, here's my secret hack that works no matter what USDA zone you live in. If you really want your indoor plants to thrive this winter, try using self-watering containers. These pots have a hidden reservoir at the bottom that delivers just the right amount of moisture to the roots. That means no more guessing games, no more overwatering, and no more crispy leaves. Your plants get exactly what they need when they need it.
And here's one more pro move. Rotate your plants every 2 weeks. Just a simple quarter turn of the pot ensures all sides get equal light, which prevents plants from getting leggy or lopsided. It's such a small thing, but it makes a huge difference in how your plants grow and look. Whether you're in Zone 3 with icy winters or Zone 11 with tropical heat, these 2 tricks will keep your indoor containers thriving all season long. So there you have it. 7 incredible indoor fall container plants that won't break your heart this winter, plus a couple of bonus hacks to keep them at their best. With the right mix of beauty, resilience, and practicality, these plants can transform your home into a green oasis, even when it's snowing outside. They'll keep your air fresh, your meals flavorful, and your spirit lifted. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more weekly plant tips and inspiration. And if you want to keep the momentum going, check out the playlist linked right here. It's packed with more fall and winter gardening ideas to keep your green thumb busy. And finally, don't forget to comment below with your favorite plant from this list. I can't wait to feature some of your plant stories in future videos. Thanks so much for watching. Stay cozy, stay green, and I'll see you in the next one.